Hi, my name's Peg Delaney. I've been asked by the Capital District Jazz Society to talk about my career as an accompanist for singers. And I have worked with some of the best in this Capital District area. So as an accompanist, I come with a certain set of skills. I do have a degree in music. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Theory and Composition. I did a lot of self-teaching, learning how to read through chord changes and through all those fake books. I have the greatest respect for singers. I love working with singers, mainly because they bring they bring the song to a different level for the audience that you wouldn't get if it was just an instrumental. They enhance the song with the lyrics. So very often a singer will bring a song to me and say, I want to learn this song and what key should I put it in? So I have to know the singer's range, what their low note and high note is, and I have to take a look at the song to know if it's, where the low notes and high notes are, and then I have to place the song in the best key possible for them. Very often I am writing the charts for them, and I use a music program called Sibelius on my computer. So I'm able to write out the chart and give it to the singer, and hopefully the singer will have like 3 ring binders full of their repertoire so that they can have it for the pianist, for the bassist, for a sax player, whoever they need to have a book of music for, of their collection of their repertoire. One of the things that I find that is really important for working with a singer is that they have musical language, and if they don't, then you help them with that. You help them talk about tempos, whether the song is going to be fast or slow. You help them talk about is it going to be a bossa nova? Is it going to be a ballad? Is it is it going to be a swing tempo or a swing song? So you're discussing a lot of this ahead of time, and figuring out, first of all, the key, the tempo, how are you going to place it? Is it going to be swing or bossa nova? So you're helping them with a musical language. You're speak about the how many bars is this song? Is this an A-B-A-C form, or is it an A-A-B-A form? Where is the bridge? Does it have a tag already written into it? Is there a verse that the singer might want to be singing? So you're talking about how you're going to perform it, and some of the musical languages, things that you're going to be using with the singer. Also, you might need to instruct a singer on how to count off, counting off on the 2 and 4, and being clear about making eye contact with your singer and your other musicians that you're working with. You do eye contact, you do hand gestures, and you help the singer learn how to do these hand gestures. So very often, I might be the person to count off, but I really prefer if a singer is counting off the song, because I want to know that they've got it under control. I have to know the melody well. I have to be able to give them the first note. If they miss it, or if they can't find the bridge note, I've got to know all those notes. And as I'm backing them, as I'm playing behind them, I have to make sure that my chord doesn't interfere with one of their melody notes. In other words, I have to be pay particular attention to my right hand pinky top note, that I'm not clashing with a melody note. Like an example would be a major ninth that they might be singing, and I might have my pinky on a minor ninth, which is, it's going to really clash with them. So I have to know the melody well, and I have to be particular about my voicings that I'm using behind them. When they're singing the song, very often I am trying to help with the rhythmic comping. If it's a bossa nova, do I want to comp as if I'm a guitar player? And if there's a melody comes to the end of a phrase, do I want to do a right hand fill to kind of fill in some notes on piano that I might elaborate on, just a little bit of a decoration in between a phrase there. So I am helping the singer to get through the song. I have to make sure that my intro is good so that they can hear the tonality. And you discuss a lot of this beforehand. You say, do you want a 4-bar intro? Do you want an 8-bar intro? Do you want the last 8 bars of the song as an intro? So you can discuss a lot of this either at a rehearsal or beforehand. But make sure that your intro is not so out of context so that the singer can't hear the tonality. They've got to be able to hear the tonality to be able to come in on time with the right notes. So I am responsible for getting them in, and then while we're playing, I am responsible for helping out the feel of the song, if it's swing or if it's a bossa nova, etc. I have to pay attention to how the singer phrases. Do they phrase behind the beat? Do they phrase ahead of the beat? Are they right on the beat? And I have to be able to enhance that. So some of the things that I like to do is, as I'm learning a song with a singer, like I will go to YouTube and very often will listen to many different recordings of it, because you can hear, interpretations from the 40s or all the way up to the, 2000s of a song. You can hear it in, by Rosemary Clooney, or you can hear it by, Tierney Sutton. You can hear it by all sorts of people on YouTube. It's a wonderful thing, and you can hear how the accompanying, the pianist is playing. And very often I take my cues from that. I listen very hard to some of the greatest accompanists. Shirley Horn is a singer and pianist. Sarah Vaughan, singer and pianist. Blossom Dearie, singer and pianist. Tony Bennett with Bill Evans, some of the best accompanying that you will ever want to hear. So I am very open to listening to other accompanists. My style will change if I'm playing a duo with a singer, just the singer and I, or if I'm playing with a bass player drums with a singer. My style changes. If I'm just doing the duo with a singer, I have to be able to know how to play bass lines and comp at the same time. And improvise, when they're not singing. I've got to be able to do all of that. If I'm playing with a bass player, my left hand is going to move up probably an octave or two, so that I'm out of the way of the bassist. And very early on, I had a book by John Mahegan, Volume 4, or he kind of cataloged the he did a study of the Bill Evans left hand voicing. So I practiced those a lot. The John Mahegan Volume 4, it's the voicings of Bill Evans. I think it's called Modern Accompanying Piano Players. So my style changes depending on the size of the group that I'm playing with. I do have to say that the best teachers for me as an accompanist have been singers. And I do love working with singers. And that's the end of my talk, and I would like to thank the Capital District Jazz Society once more, and hope all of you pianists and guitarists have a blast working with your singers, because it's just lovely. Thank you. Bye.